quilting isn't really as, I guess, popular nowadays, especially in the community where it was. Yeah, so I just want to keep that art going. Mommay was my grandmother. It's what a lot of the members of the community of North Preston would have called her, as well as her children and her grandchildren. She was a very giving person, very warm person. Quilting, like making quilts, was more of like a survival thing, and so the house that my grandfather built wasn't insulated, and so she would have used a lot of these quilts to just protect her family. And yeah, so I paint on used fabrics in a similar way that my grandmother would have used to create her quilts for her family members. This painting over here is my most recent work. It's of my Aunt Bolivia Cernon and her daughter Eunice Cernon. She's also a quilter. Yeah, she's continuing that legacy as well. So this is all these bits of fabric I've used, and this on the side here, I've all taken from Value Village and stuff that I've had at home, and I don't know, I try to find ones that are stretchable and ones that won't ripple as much.
This is your first exhibition?
Yeah.
So why is it important for people to come and see this?
I would say it's because I'm representing my people. I'm showing my people in a positive light. A lot of times, the community, specifically the community of North Preston, I find gets a lot of negativity around it. And so I feel like it's important that people come in and they see what we look like, who we are, and I think a lot of times you could relate, you can connect. So this is a painting of my baby sister that I took a long time ago. Yeah, it was just perfect just because she's first waking up in the morning, and I think like most little black girls, our hair is not necessarily where it was when we went to sleep.
What does she think of the painting?
My sister.
Yes.
She loves it. Her first reaction was she just absolutely loved it. This is a painting I did of my mother. I used collage, photo transfer. She's a singer, and I really wanted to just show her and also just kind of like, our faith. And so the images that I chose in the back here all kind of have something to do with the painting or the figure. There are these plants that are called the Rosella plant or flower, and so my mother's name is Rosella, and I wanted to have that connection. I wanted there to be a connection with my grandmother as well, and a lot of elders that I grew up with, so those are kind of in there. I also have images of like the map of North Preston, where my family's from. I want people to come in and see my people. I want people to see my family and what we look like in our community, I guess, and just kind of be welcomed into those traditions and those superstitions. Yeah, there isn't much representation. I also feel like it's important for the people of my community to see themselves represented as well.